So the bullpen. Tell me about the bullpen.
The bullpen. Well, basically, it's always a party. In the bullpen, out of the bullpen, they flock together like they're a bunch of sorority sisters or something. And it was, I think it was Brandon Woolard who called them a fraternity. And I was like, dude, they get dressed up in like funny clothes and go to the bars, like they have theme nights at the bars. It sounds more of like a sorority type thing to me, so. And they definitely, there's a hierarchy there too amongst them, so.
Who's the head?
The head kind of rotates, but I'd say Calaccio is voted the most popular, but everyone brings their own thing to the table, like Webb's kind of, the sensitive, caring guy in the sorority. Calaccio is the I'm gonna say whatever, because I'm on a totally weird level from everybody else, they call him Float because he's floating, If you hear some of the stuff he says, you'll just look at him and just say, what? And Jay Jones brings his beard and facial hair, which is very important to have in a bullpen. And Jake Upwood, they say he's always driving the bitter bus because he's always red butt about something, and who else? And there'll be guests in the bullpens. Citron's just, he fits in everywhere. He's one of those kids from like high school that didn't run with a certain clique, that wasn't known as a jock or, a preppy or whatever, but he's just an easygoing guy, And then there are guest appearances, from the starting pitchers, like Dustin and Shannon goes down there all the time. And, they go down there because they like to kind of treat it as a party, like out of the dugout. So it's like they're kind of like getting away with more, and they generally are. So a lot of pranks you'll see happens in the bullpen and stuff like that.
What happened when the lights went out last night?
When the lights went out, the mosquitoes were really bad. So I'm sure like a lot of people just thought they were screwing around. They started that fire to keep the mosquitoes away, and it worked. A funny story about that is there's a collegiate summer league. It's like, they said it was the second collegiate summer league, wood bat. You've heard of the Cape Cod League and the Alaskan League and everything like that, but there's the North Woods League. And that's like Wisconsin, Minnesota, there's some in Iowa, but it's supposedly better now than the Alaskan League, and it's the second. Anyways, long story short, bugs are really bad in the North Woods, obviously, because there's woods everywhere, so they actually are allowed to build fires in the bullpen to keep the bugs away. So that's what they said they were doing. I thought that they just wanted to burn stuff with a lighter because the lighter's been passed around and everybody likes burning things. So.
Who's the biggest pyro in the bullpen? That's the last question.
Biggest pyro in the bullpen? Whoever has the lighter. They're officially the biggest pyro in the bullpen because if you have the lighter, you're going to be trying to set something on fire.
All right, you're done.
I'm done.
Thank you for giving me
Was
a
that good?
sorority comment. Yes,
Was that good?
That was the best interview.
Did I elaborate the best?
That was good. You
Okay.
gave us the best interview all day. Narrowly beating out Johnny Washington.